Okay, today's rant is about chavs. Now chavs, there are a lot of them, and I kind of believe that everyone in their lifetime has or will see a chav. But the thing is, all chavs deny that they are. So you're never going to get a chav who puts their hands up and says, "Yep, I'm a chav, and I've smoked since the age of 11. My hair is fake. My teeth are going to have to be false in about a year's time because I couldn't be bothered to clean them. And I want you to de-chav me, de-chavate me, so that I am no longer a chav." You're never going to get anyone who does that. Everyone who is a chav always denies that they are. And the children of chavvy parents then end up being chavs, and the cycle just continues. I think once you are a chav, there isn't much of a way you can get out of being a chav. So I kind of think once you're a chav, you're always going to be a chav. So there's no point even trying to de-chav anyone, because they're going to deny it, and then you're not going to be able to de-chav them anyway. But there are beginning to be too many in this country, in every country I expect, because they are the kind of people who will sit or stand in a public place. So like you're walking through town and all of a sudden they'll go, "Oi! You!" at random people. And they're just hoping that someone's going to turn around and go, "Yeah, come on, yeah, what are you going to do, what are you going to do?" So that they can have a fight and get attention and pretend that they're all hard when the police come like, No, you're not gonna arrest me. And then all of a sudden they just get arrested anyway, and they're like, "Yeah, don't arrest me, get off me now." And everyone just like stands there like this. And then some go, "Take the chav away, take the chav away." They just have nothing better to do because they don't have a job. So they live on benefits. They can't be bothered to try and get a job. So they just sit at home or go out causing havoc. And if they're sitting at home, they're either drinking beer or smoking drugs, getting drunk or getting stoned. They create offspring. I think that's within the YouTube terms of use. And then they don't care about the kids, and they're just like, "Yeah, I got a kid. You haven't, I have. What are you going to do about it? I'm only 15. Ha 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 ha. I can get any dog I want." And they just taunt other people about it, you know, like as if they're like something special because they've slept with like 70 men and at like 14, and someone who isn't a chav hasn't slept with anyone at 14. So they just kind of associate that with them being better looking, and they determine it as, why would he have beef when he can have steak, basically. And they get confident from creating lives. I think we all know what I mean by that. But I have to be careful about what's broadcastable. And they're there in like their tight jeans that like come like halfway down the knees, so that like you can see their what's underneath the trousers, basically. Yeah. And then like another chav guy will be, a chav guy will be like this, like, oh, I'll try and get that one. And then we'll run after her, and then like, hey you, can I buy you a drink? And she's like, oh yeah, you can buy me a drink, sure. So then they go to a local pub, and one of the two is probably an alcoholic or a druggie or something, and then they're like, chuk 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 chuk, do you want to come by to my place? Oh yeah, let's do it. And then that guy's obviously got a result, because they're going to go back to her place, and then they're going to end up the stairs together, or in a local park, or in the woods, or in the kitchen, depending on how far they can be bothered to get before they have the urge. Why am I so talking? YouTube, the things I do. I hope this is broadcastable. Oh crap, I'm probably going to get a warning. If this isn't broadcastable, then I'll know for next time. Thrown off YouTube. Ejected from YouTube. But the thing is with Chavs, I don't know how it has come to this, but how they seem to rule the country. But I know that I have seen a lot of them. And one chav even came up to me once and said to me, listen dude, I'll just tell you, my house is a council house, but don't go telling anyone. Tell them I'm owning it. And I'm thinking, you're 15 dude, how can you own a house? I didn't say anything, I was just like, just gave him a grunt as if to say, get out of my way, I need to go to a lesson, because I don't like Chavs talking to me. No, I hate Chavs talking to me. I've never been shouted at, you know, like, oi, yo, or anything. But if I was, I would ignore it, because I believe that going, yeah, come on, yeah, what are you going to do, isn't the best thing to do, because that means that I would be stooping down to their level. And I'm bigger, and I'm better than that. I see you all tomorrow for another rant. Bye, YouTube!